Hello gamers, I hope you're all doing great. Twilight Princess HD is underway and it looks much better than we think. I know that a lot of people barely noticed a difference in the visuals during its reveal trailer that took place during the Nintendo Direct. I'm not gonna lie, I was among that crowd who barely noticed a difference. It simply looked like a direct port that went through a high-definition conversion software at first glance. Well, I soon found out that was not the case at all. Our good friends at GameXplain made an analysis video detailing some of the texture upgrades. I'll put a link in the description to that video for those interested. After I saw the many comparison videos of the GameCube version versus the Wii U one, the improvements are very noticeable. You can easily see that it's not simply the same game but now in HD. You can tell that the textures in the game have been greatly improved, with some textures being redone entirely. And unlike Wind Waker HD, the character models see an improvement as well, at least from a texture perspective. Let's compare Twilight Princess HD with Wind Waker HD. I must admit, the first time I saw the gameplay trailer for Wind Waker HD, I wasn't all that impressed either. I really needed some type of comparison video to truly notice a difference. But here's the thing, despite its unique art style back in the day, not once in the GameCube version have I stopped dead in my tracks to admire its beautiful world. On multiple occasions I did in Wind Waker HD. There were times I just couldn't believe I was playing in such an amazing looking world. I'm anticipating the same surprise with Twilight Princess HD, where sure, the gameplay trailers may not look all that better at first, but once I play the game, that's when I'll notice just how much better the game looks. I always thought Wind Waker HD was the 3D Zelda that needed a remake the least, with its cel-shaded visuals and all, yet I can't be happier it got remade. It's funny cause it wasn't really a remake, but more of a remaster. But considering the improvements in Wind Waker HD and how the visual upgrade far exceeds your typical remasters that get released every year, I thought it was an insult to call Wind Waker HD a simple remaster. I know I'm giving a lot of examples of Wind Waker HD, but that's because I truly believe we'll get the same level of surprise with Twilight Princess HD. I'm sure some of you are looking at some of these images in this video and are thinking, where in the world are these images coming from? I don't remember Nintendo ever releasing them. Well, they did, and I'll post a link in the description to those screenshots. You can tell by those screenshots alone that Twilight Princess HD, just like Wind Waker HD, will not just be a simple remaster. Visuals aside, I can't wait to know more on the improvements to the gameplay. I mean, Wind Waker HD added the fast sail item, which greatly improved navigation by sea. Your guess is as good as mine on what improvements could be made in Twilight Princess HD. With the Wii U hardware, I'm sure they could fit more enemies on screen at once, so maybe more enemies on Hyrule Field? I would greatly appreciate some type of hero mode in this game as well. We already know the HD version will more resemble the GameCube version with Link being left-handed and all, and I love how they cleared up the main HUD in the game so its great world won't be covered too much by the map and button icons. They are still present of course, but they do take a lot less space on the screen than before. I also would not be surprised if they gave us an option to remove some of the HUD details if we choose to, just like Wind Waker HD. So there you have it! I just had to make this video to show and spread the word that Twilight Princess HD is not a port and not a simple remaster. Also, fun fact here for anyone who didn't know, but Twilight Princess is my personal favorite Zelda game ever. One of the things I love so much about this game is the variety in locations. Outside of any mini dungeons or Hyrule Castle, there are about 8 dungeons in Twilight Princess, each in its own unique location. You name it, fire, water, ice, sky, etc., and all of these locations can be explored and have things to do other than going through the dungeons. As soon as Majora's Mask 3D was announced, I told myself the next 3D Zelda on the list that needs to be remade is Twilight Princess, and thankfully it is. It wasn't all that surprising with all the leaked info that came out beforehand, but hey, the important thing is that Twilight Princess HD is a thing. And what better way to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Zelda than to start the year with Zelda and end the year with Zelda. Thanks a bunch for checking out my video, and as always, take care you Nintendo fans and all-around gamers. Enjoy gaming. Guard out.